Americans are stupid. At least when it comes to these subjects. The subjects I like most. How many countries are in the what? So, this guy actually emailed me, asking to review his channel, and one of my favorite things about doing what I do here is being able to show some really good, great, smaller YouTube channels out there. He's only got 155 subs, but this is great stuff. We've seen things like this before, but I think the editing here and the drawing makes it really take. Wait, what is the question?
What continent are we on?
What continent are we on?
California.
That one, I'm gonna assume. Nah, bro, I don't even have an excuse for that guy right there. We're on the continent of California. I mean, there's a lot of things called California. There's California, and then there's Baja California. The editing, I like the drawing.
Colors, but it's not Africa.
That's the BLM flag.
Bro, all right, Germany. I think I did see the BLM flag in Germany once, but that's...
What country is the Panama Canal in?
Ooh, Panama Canal, that's Mississippi.
Africa.
Sir, Mississippi's not even a... Both of those places... What's amazing about that answer, those two answers, is that Mississippi's a state and Africa is a continent. Bro, you didn't even pick a single country. Both of those answers weren't even a single country. Holy shit. Panama Canal. Africa. Yes. Mississippi. Mississippi, Africa.
There's a lot of countries in Africa.
That's true.
United States.
There's a lot of countries in Africa. Well, you know what, to be fair, she knew the shape of Africa. That is not Africa. That is not United States, I mean, but, all right.
Name 3 countries outside of America if you can.
Spain, Sweden, India.
Name 1 in Africa.
God.
No way, bro. Couldn't pick one country in Africa. There's like 51 countries in Africa, right?
What
or is it
country
53?
is Mount Rushmore in?
Russia?
What do you think?
I don't even know. I'm gonna go with his answer too. Russia.
All these great, like, Russian leaders. Bro, that kind of says more about the Mount Rushmore, that it's just not that famous, all things considered. Mount Rushmore. Yeah,
Where
it's
is
one of our
Ukraine?
lesser known American
It's in this area.
landmarks, I
Anywhere
would say.
specifically?
Let's say, like...
What did she
Ukraine.
ask? Where's
in
Ukraine?
this area.
Anywhere specifically
Let's say, like... over here.
for Ukraine? Okay.
Alright, yeah. It's Somalia, essentially. Oh, it's actually Eritrea and Egypt and stuff. That's fine. Hey, that'd be a pretty epic nation.
Pogba. You don't know who that is?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
France? Bro, France? Kazakhstan is France. Well, hey, look at that font. The font looks beautiful.
You know this one for sure.
I'm gonna just go for it. Venezuelan flag.
Bro, don't do that. Definitely, Americans, do not go with your instincts when it comes to things.
What's the capital of the USA?
No way.
Albany.
Oh, god damn it. Oh. It's sickening. It's honestly sickening. Why do I even do what I do? You know, it says a lot. It says a lot that my channel demographics, only about 37% of you guys watching this right now are coming from America. America's not watching me. I have a very international audience, all things considered, when you compare my numbers to other channels around YouTube. Bro, we gotta start watching this. We gotta, like, America. Make America study again. Does the U.S. not have an education system? Barely. I like how there is a disclosure at the beginning.
I don't know, like Poland or something.
Poland.
I don't know.
Poland. Close. I mean, Germany likes to invade Poland. Or
Name
some
3 countries
ish.
in North America.
You said North America, right?
Yeah, 3 countries in North America.
Australia?
Dude. Australia?
Africa?
Why does this always happen?
Texas.
We are always so confused that Africa is a country. That Bosnia? The hell? First of all, I'm impressed that dude even knows the nation of Bosnia. Like, he knows what Bosnia is. That's kind of good. I mean, I didn't think this guy would ever have heard of Bosnia. Bosnia. Looks good out there.
Jewish.
What? Jewish? Jewish?
America in total consists of 2 continents. What are they called?
I don't know.
North?
Korea.
North Korea. It says a lot about like what our media definitely puts into our brain. Like how often is the media probably just pounding North Korea, North Korea, North Korea? You know, they're not listening to North America ever. They probably don't even know about the nation of North Macedonia.
The opposite of north?
South.
South what?
Southwest.
The airline? We definitely hear about the airline.
North America.
Africa's north. What? Or some-ish. Nice. Those are some great borders. Honestly, we look good as Kazakhstan. America looks like a good nation as Kazakhstan.
Probably like Russia.
What's going on with girl here? Like, what? Why does she have paint all over? India and Russia are lifelong friends and love each other.
Lifeguard symbol, right?
Hell yeah. Hey, she got that. The nation of lifeguard.
I'm just gonna say this is the Switzerland flag.
You know what? It's big and red. The Great Wall of Switzerland. It's red. It's white. Well, the Chinese flag doesn't have any white on it, but
In Bahamas.
that's a mean one. Come on. Okay, unless that girl's coming from South Carolina, that's kind of a mean one to give her a U.S. state like that. Unless she's in South Carolina, then it's super understandable. Then yes, honestly, put her in the brig, put her in jail. Bahamas general. I mean, it's close. South Carolina's not that far from the Bahamas. Yeah, it's kind of sickening. Oh my God, if the political system was based on how Americans describe it, oh no. It's one thing if we don't know about world geography, but if we don't even know our own political system, oh my God.
Of the United States.
What did you just ask?
Gary.
Who's the first president of the United States?
Oh God.
Gary Winthorpe.
Yeah, there you go.
What? Gary? Gary? Okay. I think bro knew. I gotta believe that he doesn't seem like he wouldn't know. He just wanted to play around.
Who's on the $20 bill?
Samuel Jackson.
Well, to be fair, that's a funny one. Andrew Jackson, but maybe there's some relation. Probably not. But the Democratic Party. I love when Samuel Jackson saved us in that Louisiana battle that one time.
Who the current vice president is?
Our current vice president?
Trump.
Trump?
Yes.
Basically. Dude, I'd be forgetting about JD Vance sometimes. I forget his name sometimes. I think I did one time on camera too. I was like, what's the vice president's name again? I just know him as the meme guy. But yeah, JD Vance.
Trump. Yes.
I mean, we should probably know at least who our vice president is. Which, I mean, meh. Let's be real. The vice president doesn't really hold a whole lot of real power. So I think it's all good if a lot of Americans don't know the vice president. But you have 4 years to figure it out.
The Pentagon is for?
A cool shape. It's just a cool shape. The Pentagon. What's it?
Where all the political people make the calls.
Ah. Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong.
That's where the shot calling happens.
That's the. I don't think it's that.
4 of America's founding fathers.
Oh, George Washington,
Uh-huh.
Thomas Edison.
I mean, yeah.
Who Vladimir Putin is?
The president of the United States.
Oh my God.
No, turn it up.
You know what's scary is there's a big difference I'm seeing between the trollers and the ones that are just. No, I don't mean to be mean. I don't mean to be. That does not mean that you're. Yeah, that's actually what this video. All the videos start off with. Just because you don't know where Luxembourg is, that does not mean you're stupid. That's very, very true. It depends on how young you are. There looks like there's some pretty young people out here in these videos. I guess I can give them a pass. But when you're over the age of like 25, I feel like you got to know some of this general knowledge. Or else maybe we need to revoke some driver license or, I don't know, like remove your ID. We are no longer allowed to be an American citizen if you...
Looks like a vice president of some sort.
I'm old, so... But that's crazy. To be fair, maybe she came in the last 10 years. Maybe she wasn't born in America. That's a crazy one to me. I think younger people don't know. Am I just old? Is that what this is? Bro, I'm pretty sure a lot of young people know that that's George Bush. At the very least, for the memes, for the 11th of September memes, how do you not... What? I gotta back that up, actually.
Looks like a vice president of some sort.
That's the most egregious because, again, you can tell when people aren't trolling because they'll give like an answer that sounds like, I don't know, like a vice president or something. Bruh.
Bill Clinton?
Bill Clinton?
Bro, what? How do you remember the dude before him, but you don't remember this dude? Especially considering all the things this dude did. This dude did a lot. He left a legacy out here, but then again, I think Bill obviously left a bigger legacy. To be fair, when I really think about it, right now, who is often talked about, we're probably seeing more Bill Clinton in the news than George Bush, just because, you know, Bill Clinton, the island, he had a certain friend maybe named Steen. So he's around. And then Trump and Clinton obviously have a little bit more of a connection. Bush has maybe been lost throughout time, which is really weird considering, again, Bush has done some he did some insane things when he was in power.
It would be Joseph.
Bill Joseph Clinton. Yeah. Well, I guess we're not in Afghanistan anymore. We're not in Iraq anymore. I think we got some bases, but so the American people just completely forgot about all that. But holy crap, that video, that was actually the most terrifying of them all. So again, let me just kind of read off the disclosure in the very beginning. The following content is made for entertaining purposes only. The author does not express any political or other types of views. This is not a social message or something like that. Not knowing where Luxembourg is on the map doesn't make anyone stupid. Please do, and I've always said that too as well. Like, it does not mean you're dumb. The vast majority of my friends have no idea. They feel very self-conscious before they tell me things like this, but they have no idea about anything on a map. They have no idea about history. It kind of feels like my personal friends and family are a little bit afraid to ask me questions, and it's like, no, please ask questions. I don't care. Like, let me teach you, please. You don't know where China is? That's fine. Let me teach you. It is a little bit different of a situation when you come on camera and you don't, and you're like on a news organization and you don't know certain things, especially when you're teaching about geographic, substances or geographical stuff. Maybe you're on substances. I don't know. I know I am. But anyways, then I'll call you out. If you're in like a news organization or if you're like someone making YouTube videos and you're doing things wrong, I'll call you out. But if you're just a general person, you work at a, someplace nearby, you don't, you're just living around, I don't know, living a normal life, you don't need to know this stuff. So I don't care.
Gain its independence from? Christopher Columbus.
That's a unique one. We've all been under the reign of Christopher Columbus. Is that why people protested? Is that why people hate Christopher Columbus? Because he owns us? Then I guess we needed to get down those statues. We needed to take those out because yeah. Oh, this is looking like a beautiful one. 1776 when he fought Christopher Columbus. It was literally our entire American army versus one dude.
USA.
Where did the Olympics originate from?
Olympics originate? USA.
That's weird, but okay. I don't know how you would even get that answer.
War? It was America versus Iraq.
The Civil War, America versus Iraq. Okay, so I take that back. Maybe the generation didn't forget about the war in Iraq. That's nice. That's crazy. The new Iraqi flag. Sorry, I was going to say the new Syrian flag.
Yeah!
What? The Crips?
The Grape Sheet Grid.
Hell yeah. I love Lincoln. Yeah, we have a lot of Crip loving Lincoln lovers around where I live. They love it's pretty great. Just don't wear any red around the Lincoln lovers. You got to be careful. Never.
Who did we fight in World War II?
Never throw up the blood signs. Who did we fight?
World War II?
Okay, I think she's joking now. Now I think she's joking. In World War II, we also fought Christopher Columbus. He was give him a mustache, please. Give him the skinny mustache. The Adolf stash. Oh, he's the one that's doing the kamikaze plane.
What was the name of the war that won us our independence? World War II.
What country did we gain our independence from?
We're Canadian. Russia.
Oh,
Yes.
great. You know what? I would not be surprised. No. I actually take that back. I can almost guarantee the Canadians know a fair bit more than the average American when it comes to the world history, geography. I'm sure there's a lot of uneducated, very similar American answers that you could probably find if you're doing interviews on the street from the Canadian people as well. But I would say, in general, the Canadians, they gotta know. They've been linked to the rest of the world for a lot longer than the U.S. has. We got our independence in 1776. The Canadians only got their independence in the last century. And they were connected to the British Empire, which the British Empire obviously was, the British in South Africa and India and Australia and New Zealand. Canada has an interesting history where they were forced to know about the world just because of their natural circumstances. But there's obviously going to be some stupid people in Canada as well. Not surprised to see that. I'm sure there's... If I go and interview, I mean, again, it's our geography that keeps us stupid. Not to make excuses, but there's no reason why Americans need to know anyone else besides Canada and Mexico. And I'm sorry to say, even as a geography dude myself, I don't think that the average American needs to know about the fall of Yugoslavia in the 1990s, or I don't think the average American needs to know where Kyrgyzstan is. Whoa. That's crazy, right? I'm saying this. No, I really do not. I don't think you need to know. I think generally, if you know that Canada's up there, Mexico's down here, you should probably know that we got our independence from the British Empire, from the British. That seems reasonable. Oh, and here's a big one. Americans, please, you should know Africa is a continent. Stop calling it a country. It's just, we've been doing that for so long, it's really bad. It's just, that one won't go away. U.S. gains independence from Russia.
Mexico.
That's an interesting answer, but no, that is embarrassing.
What country did we gain our independence from?
It's like the Native Americans.
The Native Americans?
The Native Americans. The Native Americans are looking to get their independence from us. I would Uno reverse card that one, actually. U.S. gains independence from Native Americans. That's one way to describe what we did to the Native Americans. Sometime around 1441 to 1445. Every time I feel like I've heard all the answers, it just never ends. Every time when I hear the worst answer, I feel like, oh, it can't get any worse than this, and it always does.
This guy.
Oh, not this again. Oh, you know what?
No. You know him? I don't know him either.
That's...
Show me somebody black, bro.
He looks like a president. I don't know. Carter.
Okay. Oh, you know what? That's fine. Dude, this one I actually don't mind because Bush... a lot more recent, served 2 terms. His father, that's his father, he only served 1 term, and he was president when I wasn't even alive when he was president. So I would give a pretty big pass. I'm obviously biased. I'm sure Gen X and older people are disgusted right now. Oh, this girl again.
Henry Ford?
H.W. Henry Ford. That's a crazy one. Do you need to be able to recognize this old president from 1989 to 1993? I think he was, he started in 88 to 92, but I don't think you need to know. I'm not going to give the American people too much trouble. However, it is pretty crazy because now I'm putting into my mind oh, well, what if they were interviewing Brits on the street asking, who Margaret Thatcher was? And I imagine some of the younger ones not knowing. That would seem crazy as an outsider, but at the same time, like I just said, I mean, obviously millennials and Gen Z most of them were not born when she was in charge.
War hero.
And if they were, they were way too young. Shakespeare, bruh? A war hero? Is that what they just said? Bro. I mean, he got a Purple Heart. Yeah, elect him. Give him the President War Hero. Give him the Medal of Honor.
What's his name? Joseph something? Joseph Stalin?
I don't think... Okay, they do kind of have similar stashes, not gonna lie. He does kind of look like Joseph Stalin. They have epic mustaches. He needs a bit more red, obviously. Theodore... Oh, you know what? Theodore probably would have made a great communist. That looks pretty nice. It's okay. This one I'm gonna give the people a bigger pass.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The first guy on the moon.
What was his name?
Nice.
Scott Armstrong.
Scott
Armstrong.
Arnold Armstrong.
Arnold Armstrong. Can you generate a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger wearing he would have been great. He would have been a great first man on the moon.
First man on the moon. Nick.
What?
Who invented the light bulb?
Isaac Newton.
Where are they interviewing these people at? I mean, At least he knows smart people. Isaac
Who
Newton.
painted this?
How? Fucking Obama?
Think Obama?
Obama? Hell yeah, Van Gogh. I didn't know Van Gogh was
Who's this guy?
Obama.
The Terminator?
That's not even a political one. That's literally just I guess the video is a celebrity, but Tom Hanks? I bet you they know Woody, but they probably don't know Tom Hanks.
Who is this guy?
Tom Cruise?
Okay, you got the first name right. This would be me if you caught me at the right moment. Toby? Toby Maguire? What? Spider-Man 1? Wait, is he asking?
Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Oh, who painted the Mona Lisa? Okay, Spider-Man.
Serious?
That's my reaction. That's my genuine reaction to all this. Looks good. Toby, the painter of the Mona Lisa. It looks like if you...
Who was the car company Tesla named after?
I don't know.
Elon Musk. Elon Musk.
I don't know.
Damn. Bro, Elon Musk?
Elon Musk?
These are some kids, though.
Elon Musk.
Nobody.
Nobody? Doesn't exist. There you go. He's not from Croatia. He's not from Serbia. He's not from America. He's a nobody. Stop fighting for where he actually came from. Where is his original ancestry? Nah. Just get him out of here. Elon Musk. Basically. I would give a big pass for this video. They don't need to know any of this. People don't need to know any of this. And a lot of these people, it's messed up. Their kids are not gonna. They don't need to know some of these figures. I do think that there's a great reason to know a map and to know some history, but to recognize faces, to know old presidents, meh. I don't think it's that bad. Anyways, very cool up-and-coming channel. Can't see what he does next. I really enjoy these types of videos. Big thank you to my patrons over on Patreon.
You mispronounced Tordesillas again. You will now die.
Whitegrape of the
Samuel
Pirates.
Walker,
William
Scientific Soulist,
Nolan
NordTyrol,
_the_BearHaze,
Connor Pavlik,
Fredrik Tibblin,
Never
change,
Unless
Drew.
you want to.
If you'd like your
And
name here,
LuxembourgLover.
check that link to Patreon down below in the description.